Hello, Eric Burton. Just doing my week 5 as far as over the entire thematic unit, and also including the also monthly calendar as well. The theme that I chose to go with was as far as on the moon and phases of the moon, because I think it's important to think for students to know as far as what the big ball in the sky, how it affects the world around them. Not only does it change every day, every week, every month, but also how it affects the world around them as well. One of the activities, as far as the daily activity that I will be having doing in my class, as far as when we go over it, as far as the moon phases, is that a student will be picked at random, and all students will be instructed to basically record as far as what moon phase that they saw that night, and that's basically they would go up to the calendar on that day before and place that moon phase here, such as using this as far as an example, as far as August of last year, as far as these were actually the different moon phases that actually did occur as far as last month. In addition, what they would do as well, so they would know what position the moon was actually in around the Earth, because I want students to know that the moon actually does go around the Earth. It's not that the Earth goes around the moon, even though it may seem that way to some people. But also, with the moon, it circles around the Earth, every day, and every time it's going to be as far as something different. And I want them to be understand, what that looks like, and also I want them to know what the names are. In addition, as far as other moon phases that I do want them to understand, as far as there's a solar eclipse, there's a lunar eclipse. These things actually only happen so many times in a lifetime that you can see these. I think it's also important they know what these are. Now, in addition, as far as I have this part of the thematic unit is going over math with my third graders. Basically take a slice of the pie from the big cheese in the sky. Is basically going over fractions. As you can see here, how many pieces make the fraction. And basically, the moon being as far as an example also gives them the idea as far as this, this is the piece of the cheese that's going to be making of the piece of pizza, because it takes 8 slices to make one pizza. And basically what the student will do, they can say, for example, you have 1/8, you take 1 slice of pizza, put it right there. Now, of course, it's going to be all the way to the cross, so that way they actually have to think about the answer. The answer is not given to them at that point. And final, as far as the science end that I wanted to go over, as far as the moon, I want my students to understand what kind of environment the moon is so different from the Earth, even though it looks so so close. That the moon does not have an atmosphere. You can't breathe on it. There's nothing there that's livable. I used as far as a storyline of crash landing on the moon. And in this, students would have to go through the bag, to be here, pull from that bag as far as things that they can use and things that they can't use. For example, if you crash landed on the moon, you're going to need air, you're going to need water, tools, a moon rover, first aid kit, a spade suit, and flashlight. Now, of course, there'll be in here things that you can't use. And one of those things that you can't use on the moon, really, would be a surfboard, gardening tools, swimming pool, campfire. But in addition, I want them to know as far as how would they call for help if they crash landed on the moon. Would they per se, pick up a cell phone? No, they'd actually have to use a radio in order to call for help. So that's basically it as far as my whole unit, as far as going over the different parts of the moon. Because I want my students to understand there are things that are up there in space. For example, we have a satellite that's going to crash down on the Earth at some point in time, but we don't know when. But we have a satellite that goes around the Earth that thankfully it's not going to crash. Now, ironically, and a lot of people don't know this, the moon is actually younger than the Earth. And I think that's an important factor for students to know as well. Thank you very much, and I'm enjoying this class.